Henry's garden is just like everyone else's.
Looking out to there.
Looking out to the scale of the trees, the scale of the view, and these nice, soft, gentle curves and natural planting, totally disrupted by these 3 plonks of hybrid teas and a row of dead iris.
So this is mine and this is Lou's. Any questions, folks?
We have mold, mildew, lichen, we have pollen, we have organics, we have decomposition, we have buglets underneath. We have everything that is absolutely, including litter, which is worse. Henry, it's your deck.
Like most gardeners, our host Henry Tenenbaum is an ordinary amateur. He fights weeds, he battles pests, he learns from his mistakes.
General Bertolero, go ahead and show us.
Well, you have a major intrusion of moss starting here in the southwest. It's coming right at us. You can see the yellow as it comes through here.
Now, what is that caused by?
Well, actually, it's an issue caused because of just the conditions. Shady area, moisture. You have a tree there. It just grows like wildfire.
So I just have to reseed.
Reseed and rake it out and start over, really, in that particular area.
Okay,
but
so we attack the moss with seeds.
With the seed. We also come along the southern perimeter because you also have moss along there leading up to the area where we have the white stuff. That's a little plant called English daisy that we somewhat see as color people put in there, but it seeds itself and comes all over the place.
Wow. So it's sort of a guerrilla attack.
A guerrilla attack, or a little bit of weed and feed fertilizer, or spot treating with one of the broadleaf herbicides will do. Also take care of that.
Yeah, which
but
is
we have to be careful because we don't want to wipe out the clover because we have mostly clover.
Okay, the clover is the mass attack coming here from the...
You basically have a clover lawn with some grass in it.
Right.
That's what you have.
Every week, experts pay a visit to Henry's garden. They repair blunders.
Now, have I done this okay? Because I feel like I'm putting more on than you are.
Do you know what, Henry? I've had apprentices and nobody have learned as quick as you. You're just a demon.
It's amazing. And we're going to do the bottom here too, right?
This is the wonderful thing about this kind of thing.
Any
is,
idiot can do it. Oh, no, sorry. No, I didn't mean that.
There's
Don't
no
take
need
that
to get
personally.
personal. I don't have to go on this show, you know, this Channel 7.
Water is the #1 thing for long stems, luscious foliage, and big blooms.
Did you say water?
Yes,
This
water.
is another thing. Now, I'm frankly shocked. I don't do this very often, but Beverly says that it's okay to water the
foliage,
leaves.
absolutely.
I thought it caused fungus.
No, that's an old myth. In fact, it's very good to water, hose off your roses, give them a shower at least once a week. I mean, after all, how would you feel if you were never had a bath? Wash.
You don't want to know.
They share their secrets.
Why do I have a cigarette here?
Okay, we have cigarettes because in the spring, the spring flowers love to drink and smoke.
I always suspected it. We're showing you new products, and this is one of the most exciting new products I have ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. It is a squirrel-proof bird feeder.
I have not seen you this excited since.
Well, look at this. This is funny, man. Okay, it's just amusing. I don't care whether it gets rid of squirrels. It is just funny to watch.
Easily entertained, Mr.
Now,
Tenenbaum.
come on, look at that. Okay. Now, admittedly, it costs $110 to watch squirrels doing a minuet on a bird feeder. Well, but it's worth it. Look at the comedy value of it all.
They open their own amazing yards or guide us through some of the world's most incredible gardens.
We are behind the scenes at Filoli, which is a fabulous garden estate. We are at a butterfly farm, the Magical Beginnings Butterfly Farms of Los Gatos. We are at California Carnivores. This is located in Sebastopol, and it is filled with plants that are not only beautiful to look at, or at least unusual to look at, but that survive by killing insects and eating them.
They answer real gardeners' real questions with wit and tact.
Oh, one other. Oh no, this is important. Wait, Buzz. This is really important.
Where's the pruning shears?
We've in my back pocket.
Okay.
We have come up. No, I have come up with the perfect solution for weeds, and that is overplanting. You will. What are you doing back there,
Well,
Buzz?
I'm getting rid of the dahlias.
Oh, okay. This is a
They're all
good time to
done.
cut back the dahlias. If
You have a living mulch here. That's what you're leading up to versus a dead mulch or
I
an organic
overplanted,
mulch.
I put in too much, and
Yeah.
I knew that I put in too much. But what happened is that essentially the plants that I wanted have crowded out the weeds. And that is a major accomplishment. So
And what goes
look how
on
pretty
is
that
that there's no light that's getting down to the soil, so the weeds can't germinate, and hence, voila, they don't come up and bother.
It's the concept behind one of America's highest rated gardening shows. In the San Francisco Bay Area, it seems like everybody watches Henry's Garden.
Hey, what do you think of Henry's Garden?
What's that?
Henry's Garden?
Henry's Garden.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What is it?
I don't know.
What's your favorite part of Henry's Garden?
I don't know. Where's Henry's Garden? What's that? I don't know.
You know though.
I know you. I watch you every day.
Right. Well, you like Henry's Garden?
Pardon?
You like Henry's Garden?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
You argue with your partner.
Oh, he does watch.
Henry's Garden is a proven winner with gardeners and non-gardeners alike, and now it's going national. I want to share the show with you. Here are a couple of samples.
Welcome back to Henry's Garden on a gray and gloomy and actually kind of a drizzly day. Not a day that you would ordinarily want to work in the garden unless you happen to be standing next to Kim Hayworth in our American Gothic scene here. What are we going to do today, Kim, on a rainy day in the garden?
Oh, Henry, this is the best time to pull weeds. You know why? They come out of the soil just like butter. Just like butter.
It's like they leap out of the ground.
Almost.
Gotta love that.
Almost. Because the soil's saturated, because the roots are loose, they don't have their death grip on the soil, and they slip right out.
So we have our arsenal of weeding weapons, and of course this is the most conventional one, this being the standard hoe.
That's the standard hoe, and this is the unstandard hoe. And we certainly have a lot to work with here, Henry.
Yes. We'll tell you a little bit about what worked and what didn't in terms of weeding, but this hoe is perfect for nice flat areas like
Hoe?
Hoe?
Hoe.
Hoe, I'm hoeing.
I know you're hoeing, Henry, but what you're doing is you want to start at the back and you want to pull the weeds that you haven't hoed toward you. You don't want to start in the middle.
Oh,
There's
look
a
at that.
method to the madness.
I didn't know that.
See, and you just go like this
Now,
and
the
you pull it
difference,
back
look
a
at the
bit.
difference though with Kim's hula hoe, as it is called. See how that works? Because it's kind of a flexible thing. Let me just show folks. It goes like this, wiggles.
That's the hula.
And show them the hoe part
And
now.
here's the hoe. You just sort of hula and hoe. And if it doesn't seem like it's cutting very well, you can sharpen that blade. That works really well.
It really is a great advancement over the standard hoe, I can tell you
Well,
that.
I don't know, Henry. The standard hoe, excuse me just one moment. We'll
now
trade
she's going to
position.
show you that she can use a standard
Well,
hoe just
a
as well.
standard
Go
hoe,
ahead.
you use the corner of the standard hoe and you dig out things that you go dig under and use the corner and then
I
pull
see.
back.
Well, but on the other hand,
it's a different technique.
You can actually do that with these.
You can actually do that with
And
these.
the
The
thing
hula
about
hoes are
this-
faster.
Yes, and the thing about this is you can get very deep. And watch this.
Oh, Henry, watch out.
can
You're cutting off worm heads. Oh, poor
I'm
wormies.
sorry, but you can practically dig a hole with one of these. Okay.
You would use these tools for a large area with weeds. If you had a big weedy area, that's where you'd go. But we're going to focus on this beautiful little bed that you and Buzz planted.
See, I did plant these close together and it would have worked fine, but within the first week or two that we planted this, small weeds came up and I didn't get out here and do the little weeding that I needed.
No, you didn't. You
And
didn't
once
do
they get
cultivating.
Big, that's right, and once they get big, it's too late. So we're going to try to save a few of these plants by weeding. What do you...
I'm going to clean up just a little bit, Henry, because
but the tool that Kim is using is the most ancient tool. This one has been carefully evolved over millions of
it's a
years.
fabulous tool.
And so just a little finger work is
It's
good.
me-and. But what you want to do is you want to dig around, and because it's wet, they pull out nicely. Art, can you see this? Let's show Art. Okay, we're going to find a weed, and we're going to find this weed. Now, you just kind of give them a little wiggle, and roots.
Oh, look at that.
You get the roots, this is a good thing.
The other good thing is that the plants that have gone to seed and beyond are also very easy to pull out right
Yes,
about
they are.
now.
Yes, they are.
Like this, for example. That was delicious. Actually, it was beautiful when we planted
It was beautiful.
And look at this gorgeous thing.
That
Now, how do you get the weeds out from around there? One way you can do that.
Okay,
Let
go
me
ahead,
show
Henry.
them
Don't
the
hurt
circle
me.
hoe.
All right.
Is to use this thing. It's called a circle hoe. This is the large variety, but there's a smaller variety that you probably want to use for this case. And you can work very close to the plant, so that you just work right around it. Kim likes to use her hands. Personally, I tend to be of a mechanical bent. So this is called the circle hoe, the Henningsen circle hoe, invented by a local man, I might add.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, you've got some other
Henningsen.
interesting things too, Henry.
Yes, well, this is some of the mightier weapons. For example, you've got the big weeds. Well, this is the basic version of it. Come on up here, Art. Let's show folks. Be real careful walking backwards, okay? The man's brave, that cameraman. So for example, something like this. Okay, you could use this, but obviously that would take a week and it wouldn't work very well. So this is called Clint's Dandy Digger. And the nice thing about Clint's Dandy Digger is that it also wards off vampires. But you can use it like this. You pop this in here, put this in like that, and you do this, and up comes the weed, just like that. Okay, or if you want something even more mechanical, this is the hound dog, or the weed hound. And this is available in stores. Clint's Dandy Digger is available through his website, clintsdandydigger.com. And this one takes a small college education. I'm gonna use this one, Art. Put this on here, and then you just step like that. And then you pull like that, and out. Did you see that? You weren't even watching.
No, Henry,
Kim.
I was pulling weeds. I was pulling weeds.
Oh, Kim, well, you're
Did
gonna
you
have to,
get it?
Yes, you're
It's
gonna have to watch the
perfect.
segment
Good
because.
job.
Is that superb?
Now, Henry, there's one thing that we need to talk about. It's very important. Is when to compost weeds and when not to compost
Oh, right.
weeds.
I'll come back down and
okay,
you can
come down.
explain that.
Come down
because that is important.
It is important.
Sometimes you want to take the weeds and just roll them right back into the ground because they'll serve as compost. Okay, we're gonna pummel my driveway.
I
into
wouldn't
shape
use that
here.
word.
Well, pummel? It deserves a pummeling.
No, we're just going to prune it back and get things in shape. You let it grow for the last 6-7 months.
Well, there's nothing you can do. This is pyracantha, and ladies and gentlemen, I hate pyracantha.
With a passion.
Now, I know that there's probably a pyracantha society out there that's going to give me all kinds of
If
emails.
you prune it 3 times a year, Henry, it won't get out of bounds like this.
Buzz, pyracantha has thorns.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to
That's why
manage.
they have hired help. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, see, I don't feel right about that.
Oh,
but the
why
problem.
are you getting religion now about it?
Well, the problem.
No.
The problem is that it falls on
No,
you
no.
and hurts you.
This is not the tropics, Henry. Use a more conventional tool.
All right, come here a minute. Look at that. Look at that.
Those are the small ones.
Look at those sharp thorns.
Yeah.
They hurt.
Yeah, that's
They
why people
sting.
plant them for a security barrier.
Oh,
And-
great.
And deer don't like them. So, I mean, they have a lot of advantages. Watch it.
They're pretty about one time a year.
Yeah, you're
There
just
is this-
getting your aggression out.
there
It
is
really
this-
is not very effective, Henry. This is not the tropics.
It's working.
No, it's not. You're tearing.
There-
Look at that. You're tearing the tissue. You're not cutting it off straight. You're opening it up for other disease problems. A nice clean cut is what we always talk about. Good gardening practices.
Thank
and
you,
you're
Buzz.
not following them.
Buzz, don't you think you'd go easier on the criticism?
No, I'm
This
just
man
pointing out what
cannot-
is.
He cannot be intimidated. It's amazing.
No, just put it away.
The other problem we have, Buzz. The other problem, and it's really a very minor problem,
Yeah.
except that it's incredibly ugly, is this remarkably dead juniper.
The problem is getting rid of it because the problem. I mean, what's caused it is already come and gone.
Yeah, what caused that? Why is it? Let's look at the other junipers. Stand back, Buzz, so
Yeah.
we can look at the other junipers. They're very nice.
Well, my first thought was it was one of Frisco's new best friends.
Oh.
But then again, I said, no, it's
the
too big
dog?
of it. Yeah, but it's too big of an area. It was just a dog damage would be just isolated.
So what do you think?
Then I thought maybe it was going to be just too much water coming from the neighbor because this area
Yeah,
pretty
but they
well
don't
dry.
water over there, I don't
But they
think.
don't water enough. So my final solution, soil erosion.
He doesn't know. Is what
You
he
have
means.
soil that keeps moving down during the wintertime, keeps building up around the base of the tree, so it ends up getting planted deeper than it needs
Right.
to be. So
Stand
we
back,
get root
Art.
rot. Oh, Henry, put that away.
We're gonna pull it out, okay? And the solution for pulling it out is to water it first.
You're dangerous with
Now,
that.
the reason that we have watered this, and we actually watered it overnight, is because I have been told that if you get the ground well soaked, you can actually yank out the root.
Is the source credible? Because it wasn't from me.
Well, it's our producer, so
Oh.
it probably won't work, but I think it will work.
Okay.
I think it will work. Do you think it'll work?
Yeah, give it a try.
Okay.
Whose car? Not using my car.
Well, let's see what we're going to use. All right, the Henry Mobile in action.
Stop, stop. That's it. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, sorry. So, Buzz,
What?
how are we going to hook the two chains together? We're going to put this hook here.
You know, we should have cut more of this up.
I don't understand how you're trying to do this, Buzz. Buzz?
Well, what's the script say?
We don't have a script.
Well, maybe we should, Henry.
Okay, so we've wet the ground. The soil is moist. In theory, it's all going to pull right out. Right, Buzz?
In theory.
What do you think? Is it going to work?
I'm not going to Vegas and put money on it.
I will.
Okay,
$20.
$20.
Got 20?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
$20.
You got change for 50?
No, you get
No, I had 20. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
20 bucks. Who's going to hold the money? Art.
Give Art the.
Art, will you hold the money? Yeah. Okay. I say it's going to work. All right. All right. Tell me when I got 10.
You have a plan B?
Yep. Plan B. Ass hooks.
Henry, how many attempts do we make at this before I collect the $20?
We stay here all day. It's going to be a long show.
Okay. Go forward. Slowly. Slowly. A little more. A little more. A little more. Okay. Now you've got the tension. Let me get out of the way.
Get out of the way. Yeah.
Fire away. I like the sound. Up, stop. The S hook wasn't strong enough.
What letter is it?
Well, it's still an S, but it's not a perfect S.
Oh. Wow. Okay, plan C. Master lock. What do you think?
Okay, pull on it.
Not where you're standing.
Wait a minute, I think I've got it. Okay.
Dear Master Lock. Plan D. This is rated for 900 pounds. Now, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this.
We'll be back in a minute.
No, we won't. We're going to keep going. No, we're not going to take a commercial break because I have not given up. Why can't
It sounded so easy when you suggested doing
Why
this,
can't I
Henry.
get this strap in? I give up.
Give up?
No, I do not. I don't give up. Producer Kim Hayworth steps into the breach now. Gotta be kidding me. And that's gonna hold?
Easy.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Go. Okay. A little bit more. All right. Hold it.
It's working. It's working. It's working. It worked!
Ah,
It worked! Yes! Woo! I want my 20 bucks! No, thank you! Still to come on Henry's Garden, killer plants. We'll show you some of nature's most lethal lovelies. And beyond gin and tonic, some surprising uses for the lowly lemon. It's all coming up.